Hello YouTube, Brick Geek here, welcome to the Games Repository daily pack openings. This is Magic the Gathering Journey into Next. Let's crack this puppy open and see what we've got then. Token card. Now, let's have a look, shall we? Right. Returned Reveler. This is a 2-drop black creature, zombie. When Returned Reveler dies, each player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. A nice little bit of black mill there. Could be quite handy. Blood Crazed Hoplite. That's another 2-drop black creature. This one's got Heroic. That's the active ability where if you cast something that targets this creature, it gets something, and this is a +1/+1. And then whenever a +1/+1 count is placed on it, remove +1/+1 count from target creature and opponent controls. So not only do you get to add tokens to this creature, you get to take them off. It's 2-drop for a 2/1 with a nice ability. Playing enchantments, really good there. Ravenous Lucrocota? Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a 4-drop green 2/4 creature. It's got Vigilance, so that's a lovely payoff there. And then you can pay 7 to Monstrosity 3 it. That means you get to put 3 +1/+1 counters on it. So a 4-drop for a 2/4 with Vigilance, that's quite handy. And then late game, you then turn it into a 5/7 fatty. I really like this one, especially draft. Acroan Mastiff. It's a 4-drop white 2/2 with the ability to tap target creatures for 1 mana. It's quite an expensive card, really. 4-drop for a 2/2 with abilities that you still have to pay for. I'm not sold on that one, but if you need to bulk out your white, maybe. Cruel Feeding. This is a black 1-drop instant with Strive. That's the ability to cast additionally for more costs. So early game, it's a 1-drop to target creature gets +1/+0 and gain lifelink until end of turn. So you can give your creature lifelink for a 1-drop and give it a +1. That's nice. Then you pay 3 for every other creature that you've got. You're playing that, could win you the game or save you from near certain death. Course Swiftclaw. That's a cat warrior creature. 2-drop white for a 3/1. That's really nice. That's a nice payoff. Yeah, nice, simple. I would say drafting in white, that's a really good way to go. Hubris. That's a 2-drop blue. Instant return target creature and all auras attached to it to their owner's hands. That's a nice way if your creature's going to die, or if your opponent is about to attack with a big fatty that might kill you. You can just get rid of it all. They've just spent all their mana on casting an enchantment or an aura. You can make them have to pay it again. Do like that card. Font of Ear. That's a 2-drop red. An enchantment. Later game you can play 4, sack it, and deal 5 damage to target player. So you got a 2 there with an instant 5 damage later on. Yeah, so you're paying 6 mana in total for a 5, but you're splitting it over 2 turns. Not going to argue with that. Aerial Formation. That's a 1-drop blue with Strive. That's the multi-target ability. Any number of target creatures gets +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. So a 1-drop to get a +1/+1 and flying on your creature. That's just sexy. And then you pay 3 more to multi-target it per creature late game. Hoplite. This is a 1 red 1/1 and it's got Heroic, so that's a really nice cost. 1-drop for a 1/1, can't argue with that. And then you enchant it late game, mid game, it just bumps it up then. So now we're on to the uncommons. We've got Strength from the Fallen, 2-drop green with Constellation. Whenever enchantment, that's the ability that whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield, you get its triggered ability, and this is target creature gets +X turn turn where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. So that's a really nice There was an old deck from Innistrad that was using the amount of creatures you've got, and I can't remember its name right now. Someone will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. Go on, just type it now. Then we have an enchantment, which is a white-black. White-black, very popular at the moment, especially with the commander deck, or the decks that have come out recently. This is a enchantment creature, constellation. Whenever that or another enchantment enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and then it's a white and a black, pay 1 life, each opponent loses 1 life. Multi-game, that's amazing. It's a 2-drop for a 2-2. If you're playing white-black, that's really good, and then if you're playing multi-opponents, then you can really kill some people with that one. Forgeborn Oreads, that's a 4-drop red, 4/2 creature enchantment creature, and it's got constellation as well, and whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield, you do 1 damage to target creature or player. So you're doing multicast enchantments, and you can knock off a few creatures in that. We have our rare, which is Revel of the Fallen God. This is a very expensive card. It's a 7-drop, that's 3 colourless, 2 red, 2 green. Put 4 2/2 red and green star creature tokens with haste onto the battlefield. So you're paying your 7, you're getting 4 2/2s with haste. I think that's very much fair. If you're doing mana ramp with a bit of green, you got some red splashed in there. It's a very, very good card. And our land is an island. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think cards from this pick, we've got Revel of the Fallen God, but I'm not always keen on picking rares. I think we have something a lot more powerful, especially in draft. Star Hoplite, 1 red for a 1/1 with Heroic. We've got Orcus Swiftclaw, 2-drop for a 3/1, very, very basic white card. And then we've got Ravenous Lucarota. These are all ones that I can't say the names of. This is a Vigilance 4-drop that has Monstrosity 3. Some very, very nice drafting cards right there. Okay, guys and girls, we will see you tomorrow.